Aduman, Canada.
Hello everyone, I'm Hardman Canada and I can speak with my telepathic powers because of my mustache. I'm here today to talk about my honest opinion about the new Xbox console, the Xbox One. In my opinion, it's a bad idea and I will give you the top 5 mistakes Microsoft made with the console while playing unrelated video games. Number 5. They made a bad first impression during the first conference. They didn't focus on games, but they focused on other things like watching TVs.
Introducing Xbox One. Watch TV. TV and TV remote. TV experience. TV. Sports TV.
Television. I'm thrilled to announce a live-action Halo television series.
TV and movies. TV. Xbox. Watch TV. Anybody? TV. Xbox. Television. TV.
They say it's a machine that can do everything. Today we have all kinds of machines that can do everything. Our phone, our tablet, and our laptop. When making a game console, they should give news that will attract gamers, but instead they try to convince us to use a game console that we plug to the TV to watch TV. A bad first impression. Number 4. The Kinect camera is always connected. The Kinect camera is always connected to the console and it must be turned on to be able to play game all the time. Like the Xbox One will be always connected to the internet, they might spy on us. And the camera can recognize our voice and our face and must be turned on even if the Xbox is closed. They might be spying on us. It's a violation of our private life. But after 2 weeks after they revealed it, Microsoft say that they will change this function on the camera so that it will only be turned on when we command it to turn on with our voice. It's a contradiction. I wanted to make a video about this 3 weeks ago, but I was too busy finishing my movie, The Pew Pew Game Collection versus the Bigfoot Yeti Sasquatch, where I fought against Bigfoot, an S-class monster. It was an epic fight.
Hey, how do we say, "Are you my grandma?" in French?
Oi! Anatai wa watashi no oba-san desu ka?
If you lie to me, someone will die.
Number 3. The name. The name of the new Xbox console is called Xbox One. The third Xbox system is called Xbox One. Wait, I have the Xbox One. Is this it? Is this the Xbox One? A person with a common sense would call it Xbox 720 because there is Xbox and Xbox 360. What happened? Did the Xbox make a 300 degrees rotation to return to the starting point? Everyone called Xbox the Xbox One since the Xbox 360 came out. This name will create confusion. It's the worst name for a game console I ever heard in my life. They are not able to put a logical number. PlayStation did it with PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. But Xbox named their new console Xbox One. There is the Xbox, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. What kind of comedy is this? Imagine this situation. Imagine if a grandmother goes to Walmart to buy a game console for her grandson. She will see Xbox One and Xbox 360. A logical person like a grandmother will think that the Xbox 360 is the newest version of the console. It's cheaper and possess more games. So she will buy the Xbox 360 instead of the Xbox One. It's a commercial suicide. Number 2. Restriction of used game. There will be a restriction in used game. When you buy a game, the game will be linked to your Xbox Live account with an activation game system. All the CD will be linked to one Xbox account. If another person wants to use the same CD, apparently we have to pay. I predict that we will pay the full price of a game. That's not all. Only shop approved by Microsoft will be able to sell used game with an activation code attached to a CD. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. So, in another word, buying a used game will be complicated for nothing, and you have to pay the price of a new game. Renting game will become impossible. Selling game directly to another person will be impossible. To sell a game to someone else, you have to go to a store approved by Microsoft to buy an activation code for your CD. That will cost a lot of money. We won't be able to sell a game on eBay or in a garage sale. We cannot exchange our game with our friend. We cannot borrow game to our friends. There is so many restrictions that my mustache is not happy. I understand that game company want money from the game they made, from the game they work hard to do, and they want us to buy new games. But life don't work that way. People buy used game to save money because it's cheaper. If game company lower the price of new games, more people will buy new games. I know it's not fair for game companies, but that's life. This type of restriction is not good. When we buy a game, we can do anything we want with it, except for illegal stuff, like making illegal copies of game. What will happen next? Are they going to ask us our blood sample before buying a new game? I will call Sakura War to hear her comment. She went to the Xbox One conference. Hello?
I went to Xbox One's conference, but they didn't talk much about games. Most of the time, they showed us how to watch TV and how to use the Kinect on the new console. That's not all. All the employees of Microsoft didn't mention about the blocked used game and the requirement to be online all the time. We found out about it once the reporter asked them questions at the end of the conference. It's very suspicious.
Thank you, Sakura War. Number 1. Always online. To play a game, we always have to be connected online 24/7. It's a huge problem. Not everyone have a good internet, and if our internet gets cut off for a few seconds, the console will stop the game. Some countries don't have a good internet, and some people who live in the country, like in the farm, won't be able to play the Xbox One. Navies who protect their countries, who play video games during their break, won't be able to play the Xbox One because they are in the middle of the ocean. Military soldiers won't be able to play the Xbox One in their military base. Astronauts won't be able to play the Xbox One because they are in space. By doing this, there's a restriction of your potential customers, and when the Xbox One will be out of production, we won't be able to play games anymore. I have a Sega Genesis. It's out of production, but I can still play games because we don't need the internet. From a perspective of a video game collector, the Xbox One is useless in a long-term investment. But a few days ago, Microsoft heard the customer complaints and decided that you have to be connected to the internet once every 24 hours to make some verification, or you won't be able to play games. It still doesn't solve the problem. Sometimes we have technical problems where our internet is not available for a few days. If we are playing an MMORPG or an online game, it's okay, but Microsoft wants to implement this for all games and block access to all of our games, even one-player games, if we don't have access to the internet. A huge restriction. I will call Dokolokolo, my guardian angel, to see if a positive aspect exists for the Xbox One. Hello Dokolokolo, does the Xbox One have a positive aspect?
Yes, we can play our games on any Xbox when we are connected to our Xbox Live account. We can go to our friend's house and play all of our games.
Good, there is a positive aspect. They made a good job. Yeah.
But we only have a 1 hour limit per day to play games if we are not playing on our Xbox.
Here's the game of Shaq Fu, one of the worst Super Nintendo games ever made. For the first time in history of video game, Shaq Fu is better than something. It's better than the Xbox One because 1. You can trade this game. 2. We can sell this game. And 3. We can play this game without being connected to the internet. If Shaq Fu is better than something, we have a problem. A big problem. The problem with the Xbox One is that they want to control our customers. It's a bad idea. The PSP Go was a commercial failure in my country because Sony wanted to control their customers, and Sony learned their lesson. This is the Atari Jaguar CD, the Sega 32X, and the Nintendo Virtual Boy. I have more respect for this console than the Xbox One. I finished explaining why I think the Xbox One is a bad idea. For the next generation, I will buy the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Wii U because I think the Xbox One will be a commercial failure. If the Xbox One is a success, I'm the King of England. Write a comment on why I should not be the King of England if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me and you want to defend the Xbox One, write a comment on why I should be the King of England.